back with a new lesson. Well, in today's lesson, we are going to learn how to express time. The other day, I was returning home from work and I realized I forgot my watch. So I asked someone, excuse me, could you please tell me the time? And he shows me his watch like that. And I was like, okay. I did manage sneaking into the watch to see what the time really was. Well, we often do this, right? We live 24 hours every single day, but when asked what is the time, we are lost for words or expressions to say what the time is. Okay, friends? So let's learn how to express time in different ways. Okay, the first thing is for people who use a 12-hour clock, will always use terms like AM, okay, and PM. Now, I'm sure you say it's 8:30 PM, it's 7 AM, but do you really know the full form of AM and PM? Well, it means antemeridian and post-meridian, right? So when it's 12 AM and or rather should I say it's 12 midnight, we always say 12 AM, right? So the time from 12 AM to 11:59 in the morning is always AM. All right, so that's why on New Year's Eve, on 31st December, when the clock strikes 12, we all, you know, wish each other because it shows a new day, right? So that's 12 AM. Now what's PM? That's the time from 12 PM. That means it's noon, half the day is over. So it's 12 PM to 11:59 AM. Okay, so that's what AM and PM mean. Now let's see, we have some time written here. Let's see how do we express it. Now if you look at your watch and if it's 7, okay, so you say it is 7 o'clock, okay, or you can even say 7, that's all right. Now when do we use o'clock? We use o'clock for the exact hour. So here it is exact 7, or probably it is 9. So you can say it's 9 o'clock, all right. So remember, we use o'clock for the exact hour. Now if it's 7 in the morning, you can say 7 AM. If it's in the evening, you say it's 7 PM, all right. The next one is 5:20. Now we have 60 minutes in an hour, okay. That means if you divide it into 4 equal parts, you have 15 minutes and so on. So you have 4 equal parts, that means 4 quarters, right? So here when it's 5:20, that means 20 minutes have passed 5 o'clock, right? So you can say it is 5:20 AM or PM, depends, or you can even say it is 20 past 5. That means 20 minutes have passed 5 o'clock, right? So you can say it either which ways, whatever makes you feel comfortable. But now please remember, we use past here because 20 minutes have passed 5 o'clock, right? So you say it is 20 past 5, okay? Now the next one, 3:15. Now 15 minutes makes 1/4 of an hour. So you can say it is 3:15 AM or PM, or you can say it is a quarter, that means a quarter of an hour past 3. So 15 minutes have passed 3. See, here we use past and here we use past again to show that 15 minutes or a quarter has passed 3. All right. Now you have 9:30. 30 minutes, that makes 2 quarters, that means half, right? So you can say it is 9:30, or because it's a half of the hour, you can say it is half past 9, right? But one thing that you must remember is, please do not say it is 5:20 o'clock or it is 3:15 o'clock, or it is 9:30 o'clock. Remember, o'clock is only used for the exact hour. Okay, now let's take a look here. 6:45. Okay, so now we have finished the first half hour of the day. Let's see how you express the next half hour of the hour. All right, 6:45. So you can say it is 6:45 a.m. p.m. depending, or you can say it is 6:45. That means 3/4, 15, 15, 15 makes it 45. So the last 15 minutes, that's 1/4. It's 6:45. Okay, that means 15 minutes left to strike 7 o'clock. All right, the next one, 2:50. It is 2:50, or now how many minutes left to reach 3 o'clock? It is 10 to 3. Okay. Oh, we have 15 here. Now, this is for people who use their 24-hour clock. When I say 24 hours, after 12 o'clock, that's here, 12 p.m., it becomes 1 o'clock becomes 13, 14, 15, 16. So you have 24 hours. So when you reach 12 midnight, it's like the 24th hour. All right. So for here, all you need to say, it is 15 hours. That means 15 hours of the day is complete. All right. Now, the important thing is no AM and PM. Why we don't use AM and PM? Because AM expresses morning to noon and PM expresses post noon to late night, right? So here, when you are using a 24-hour clock, there is no question of using AM and PM. Okay. So all you need to say is it is 15 hours. Okay, and if you convert it to the 12-hour clock, you will have it is 3 p.m. Okay, friends, and here 6:58. Now, well, you can say it is 6:58. Okay, or you can actually, since it's only a matter of 2 minutes, you could just say it is nearly 7. Okay, that means just 2 more minutes, we are that close to being or reaching 7 o'clock. So you can say it is nearly 7. Okay, friends, I hope this much is clear to you now. So now we're going to see how do you ask people time and how do you tell people the time. Okay. So the first one is, what is the time? This is the simplest and the most common way of saying what is the time. Or you may ask, have you got the time? That means it's the same thing. It's like, do you know what the time is? So have you got the time? Now the response to this would be, it is 7 p.m. in the evening. Now a lot of people make this common error. PM means evening or evening means PM. Alright. So either you say it is 7 p.m. that's fair enough, or you say it is 7 in the evening. Please do not say it is 7 p.m. in the evening. All right, please remember this, it is 7 p.m. or it is 7 in the evening. Okay, now sometimes if someone asks you what time do you wake up, you say 7 in morning, okay, which is wrong. So when you talk about the morning and you're not using AM, what you would say is at 6 in the morning. Okay, so remember, it's in the evening, it's in the morning. Okay, but what time do you have lunch? So I have lunch at 2 in the afternoon. Okay, so you have in the evening, in the morning, in the afternoon. What time do you sip on your coffee? At 12, or you can say at 12 noon. Okay, so it's always at noon. Okay, now what time do you have dinner? I have dinner at 9 at night. Now this is the way you're going to say it. Please remember, it's in the evening, in the morning, in the afternoon. And when you talk about 12 noon, that's the exact time. You say at noon, okay? And for night, you do not say at 9 in the night. Again, a lot of people make this mistake. So you say at night, at 9, at night. So remember, in the morning, in the afternoon, in the evening, at noon, and at night. All right, friends. So this brings me to the end of this lesson. I hope you enjoyed watching the lesson. Next time, if someone asks you the time, go ahead, express it in different ways that you have learned. If you have any comments and queries, please do put them down. I'll be back soon with a new lesson. Till then, take care and bye.